Greetings dear students and my esteemed host, Big Teacher. I am Blaise Pascal, a seeker of knowledge, a thinker and an innovator. Today, I have traveled across time on the invitation of Big Teacher in India to share my journey with you, hoping to ignite the spark of curiosity that once drove me to explore the mysteries of the universe. Born in 1623 in France, I was blessed with an inquisitive mind. My pursuits spanned across mathematics, physics, philosophy, and even the foundations of computing. However, what mattered most to me was not personal wealth or recognition, but the advancement of human understanding. Let me walk you through some of my most notable contributions. 1. Probability theory, the foundation of modern decision-making. It all began with a simple gambling problem. In my correspondence with Pierre de Fermat, we laid the groundwork for probability theory, an idea that now governs finance, artificial intelligence, and risk management. From stock markets to weather forecasting, probability shapes the decisions of the modern world. 2. Pascal's law, the secret behind hydraulic power. I discovered that pressure applied to a confined fluid is transmitted equally in all directions. This principle, now known as Pascal's law, powers hydraulic systems in cranes, brakes, medical devices, and even aerospace engineering. 3. Pascaline, the birth of computing. To ease my father's burdens as a tax collector, I designed the Pascaline, an early mechanical calculator capable of performing arithmetic operations. Though my invention was ahead of its time, it laid the foundation for modern computing and digital processing. 4. Pascal's triangle, a treasure of mathematics. This elegant numerical pattern is essential to algebra, engineering, cryptography, and probability models. Today, it helps in encryption, financial calculations, and even quantum computing. In the 1600s, many of my discoveries were undervalued. Probability was dismissed as a gambler's trick. My mechanical calculator, the Pascaline, was too complex for mass production. My work in fluid mechanics was appreciated, but its true potential was not realized. I devoted my later years to philosophy and religious thought rather than wealth. Yet I am delighted to see how my work flourishes in your world today. A. Probability and statistics, the brain behind AI. Stock markets, artificial intelligence, and business forecasting rely on probability. Even online gaming and weather predictions owe their accuracy to my theories. B. Fluid mechanics, the backbone of modern engineering. From medical equipment to hydraulic brakes, my law is the unseen force driving essential technology. See Pascal's triangle and computation, the power of mathematics. Cybersecurity, encryption, and artificial intelligence algorithms owe much to the principles I studied. D. Pascal's calculator, the origin of modern computing. My humble mechanical calculator paved the way for computers, programming logic, and AI-driven computation. What if I had focused on wealth? If I had approached my work as a businessman, I might have mass-produced the Pascaline, revolutionizing trade and taxation. I could have applied Pascal's law to military advancements. Maybe I would have used probability to manipulate gambling and stock markets. But, you see, in my time, knowledge was often controlled by monarchs and not by innovators. I chose instead to share my discoveries for the greater good. My legacy and the future. Probability and AI, smarter machines, smarter decisions. AI, predictive analytics, and risk assessment all stem from probability theory. Quantum computing may soon harness these principles to reshape technology, fluid mechanics, and space exploration. My principles are used in space and deep-sea robotics, where hydraulic systems aid in exploration and innovation. Pascal's triangle and cryptography, the future of security. Post-quantum encryption will depend on combinatorial mathematics, another field I explored. A message to you students. My young friends, you stand in an age of limitless possibilities. What can you do with the knowledge before you? Innovate using Pascal's ideas. Use probability in AI, finance, and data science. Explore hydraulic engineering for automation and sustainability. Use knowledge ethically. Share discoveries for the benefit of humanity, just as I did. Support open source AI and ethical technology. Think across disciplines. Mathematics, physics, and engineering are interconnected. Embrace a polymathic mindset. Final thoughts. Learning from my story. Imagine if I had patented probability theory or hydraulics. The world might have taken a different course. But I believed in sharing knowledge freely, and today, AI, aerospace, finance, and cybersecurity flourish because of it. The best way to honor my work is to learn, innovate, and contribute to the world with integrity. So, I leave you with this challenge. Will you be the next great thinker who shapes the future just as I once did? Keep questioning, keep creating, keep leading.